Hey everybody, Tim the Nintendo Gamer here, and we're back for some Mario Kart Wednesdays, and we're jumping back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tonight, so be sure to join us if you'd like. My friend code is in the description, and we'll be happy to be racing with you. So we're jumping on to online. Just want to wait a few seconds to see if anybody jumped onto the friends list, otherwise we'll jump immediately onto global, and then people can join me as soon as they join in. Okay, looks like we're just gonna have to start, no problem. So let's get going. Race, going for Yoshi, trying something a little different now, going for the meta, which is apparently the latest correct combo, so we'll see. We'll see if Yoshi with the small roller wheels and the teddy bear is something we'd like to do. It'd be pretty nice to start off with Rainbow Road. Okay, quite a quiet room to start us off, but let's see how we go. How can nobody like Rainbow Road to start us off? Come on, everybody. If you're just joining us, welcome. Nice to see you all. If you're just lurking, that's perfect. Thank you so much for jumping into the stream and staying connected. It always makes a big difference and really appreciate. But if you'd like to jump into the chat too, that's also always nice. Let me know how your week's been. And let me know if you're playing any new games. I'm currently playing Super Mario Galaxy 2. Just completed Galaxy a couple of days ago. So trying to make my way through Galaxy 2 before I put out my review. Really enjoying it, as you can imagine. So let's see. I think there's so few of us in this room that I think I can front run. So let's see. I think that's all right. Get all the way there, so at least let's make sure. I don't know this track very well. As you know, the DLC tracks I didn't spend much time on, especially in comparison to the original Deluxe tracks. And so I'll still make some silly mistakes. Let's let this person try to avoid them. A little bit of lag there, didn't see them at all. Let's see if we can get back in front. Problem with being in this position. Oh, there we go. In fourth place. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, let's go. Not helping my positioning. There we go. Came by a green shell there. I think I need to find out where the shortcuts are here. I think we've still got one more lap, so let's see what we can do. We're going to have to try and cut some over here. Turn around, let's hope he uses that. Just got it in time, I did. Okay, that was quite useful for me. Now let's see if I can get some protection in this last one. And actually guide my cart correctly. That's going to be good. Oh! Okay, well that's just me out of practice. Just out of practice. Whew. A lucky fourth. Hey Pren, I have been having a good week. Not a bad one. Excuse me just for a second, everybody. My second screen is gone a bit crazy, so I'm just gonna disappear from the screen, but I'm still around. Alright, there I am back. Okay, so we've got two that I've actually made recent videos about, which is quite cool. And let's go, I think let's go Mario Circuit 3. So let's see how it goes. Prena, I have been having a good week. How about you? Let's just respond to Pren there. Pren's always amazing, jumping onto the stream, asking questions. Really appreciate the support, Pren. Okay, let's see what we get, everybody. Let's see what we get. Alrighty. So it looks like we've got a good chance to get Mario Circuit 3. So Mario Circuit 3 was remade in this one. It was an SNES classic, and that's sort of what the video I made was about. And although it does appear in World, World has it as Mario Circuit 1, 2, and 3 in one long strip. So with small changes. But this is the original Mario Circuit 3, pretty much the same layout. Drifting Paradise. A few more races now in the grouping, so I'm going to have to be a bit more wise, although I didn't do very well in the previous one either, so let's see. Ooh, that was very lucky. Usually you get a star in first place, but I think because I was possibly in second at the time. And now what I'm going to try to do is get up to 10 coins if I can. At least I had some protection there. And you want to keep that first coin, remember, holding that first coin, because if somebody else gets the blue item, they're going to steal it from you. There's a nice little shortcut, which Delphi 333. There you go, perfect explanation. So yeah, they will steal that item, so you kind of want to make sure that you've got something to protect yourself in that position. Unless someone is right behind you, as is the case now. Hopefully I can do something there. But I've got the blue shell. And what I can do now, which is very lucky, is I've got the super horn to defend myself. It's not very often that you get the super horn when you need it like that, but I'll take it. So there are some nice shortcuts to take there. Trying to avoid the bananas, to be honest. Ooh, very lucky that I got in there, but I think that was just more of a lag hit. Ooh, worst time for me to get that, but hopefully means nobody will catch up to me. But that means nobody's got items at the moment, which is a little bit of a good thing. And thankfully they are going to get the blue shell, which is good. They didn't have any time to defend. So I'm a bit lucky here, but hopefully I can use this mushroom in the last little section for the shortcut, if I remember where it is. So it's over here, and what I do have is some defense, which is very lucky. Can I get some drag here? Oh, I thought I had got some drift, some drag, but let's see. Luckily second place, not too bad. Got a little bit too close with him holding the banana, especially online. That error space is really tiny, and it really depends on your connection. Nice different room today. We've got people from lots of different countries, which is very nice. Still don't have the South African flag there for us South African races, but that's okay. Okay, so kind of really like these two races. I think I'm going to go Royal Raceway. As you know, I love drifting, and as you can see, because it's not a full room, I'm not using a lot of bagging, and also, as you know, I'm not that great at it, so trying to front run as much as possible. And we're not doing too badly. We've got a 4th place and then a 2nd place, so as long as we're moving in the positive direction, it's not too bad. So let's see where we go. Let's see if we can grab that crown at some point. That would be really nice. And there we go. Royal Raceway. On the N64, when this was the debut, I didn't play N64, unfortunately. Wasn't a console that was easily available in South Africa, so I've only played really the remake games and those that have been available now on the online service. Ooh, a lot of people standing still. Hopefully that doesn't mean my connection's bad, but we'll see. Yeah, you can get a nice pink drift there, as you saw. You can get another one here where somebody hits you. Trying to avoid that. Ooh, I think that wasn't bad, to be honest, because see, there's a red shell. I'm going to get there, try to avoid that. And I at least get one coin here. The deadly boomerang, especially in the early races. Okay, let's see. I should be able to get a double here, which is nice. I've got the 10 coins already. So we're standing in pretty good position. I think I'm going to hold that in case there is a blue shell that I need to get. And you can see there's someone right next to me. Just try and see if they have any good items, but just try to use my drifts around here. You can use the brakes just a little bit, just to align your turn just a tiny bit. But you really want to make use of as many of the drift boosters you can here. I'm assuming, oh, you see this is where it is pretty good to have this. Although I didn't use it very well, but let's let Joanini go through. We're back up to 10. And there you go, there's the boo stealing my first item. So that's why, especially when you're in the front, it's kind of essential to be, ooh, just Banana City over here. Okay, and then I must remember this item. It's an item I always forget that you can use. Alrighty, 4th place. Can we do a little bit better? I think the front runner got a nice, must have had some protection for that blue shot. Don't want to get too close here. Ooh. Don't know, I think that was just a bit of lag, and unfortunately they hit me. But I don't think I had much to do with that. I think that's not a bad combo for us. Ooh. Okay, again, not terrible, considering that we're near some boost pads, and we only need one more coin for 10. So now hopefully we're going to get some really good items. There's the blue shell. Probably going to pick both of them. And hopefully that means I can get to someone. Whew, not bad. Okay, 2nd place. We'll take that. We'll take that. I think if I'd used my fireballs a little bit easier, the fire flower power up a little bit better, I could have actually gotten to first there, but just wasn't able to hit the first racer. But that's okay. At least we're moving in the right direction. Got some American French. Is that Finland? Nice. A lot of diverse races. Even someone from Japan, I think there was there. Okay, so we've got Warrior Stadium from the DS, or Cooper City from 3DS. I think I'm going to go there. 3DS was one of my favorites. There's Pren. Hey Pren, nice to see you. Joining in. I wonder where Chill is tonight. He's usually one of our regular races and usually jumps in to the race. And he actually also streams. He gives you the without commentary usually. So if you prefer that, you can always jump onto his stream. It's Chillix, C-H-I-L-L-I-X, I believe, on YouTube. I'll have a look at that and share it next time. But that's also cool, and you'll get it from a different perspective, which is also quite nice. And Chill's pretty fast usually, so that's good. But I don't see him connected today. So let's go. Let's see what we get. I've got my crazy Hawaiian shirt today, and I see the green screen behind me is sort of making the blues disappear a little, which is kind of cool. Let's see how we go. It's always weird jumping between Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart World. Well, we've been pretty lucky with the choices. It's always interesting when you're jumping between them, because you get so used to the wall riding and that sort of thing that it becomes really crazy. Sure, Pren, you have got a difficult room because you joined me and I've got higher points, so you've got a really tough room. What we should maybe do is you connect first and I'll join you. Then we might get a run that's less filled with very high scoring players. So as I was saying, Mario Kart World is quite different, especially with the drifting, and of course with the wall riding and rails, and the fact that you can do the little charge jump. None of those are things you can do. That is the one problem with Bowser. This Bowser track is that super tight in those corners, and so if someone does have shells, it can get a little crazy inside there. And so getting used to jumping around or not jumping around, and the different angle that you're going to have now with the drifts does get some getting used to. Thankfully, I've got quite a lot of muscle memory for this game, probably even more than I have for Mario Kart World. So that is the one good thing. I'm trying to hold this position in second and not use my double red. One, because I think there's probably some lightning along the way anyway, but even if there wasn't, I think there must be a blue shell on the way, although we don't have a full room, so maybe we'll do that. I think he gave away his protection, so that was kind of an interesting thing that he did there. So this is the only problem, although if I get a blue shell now, at least I can use the mushroom to boost past it if I get the timing right. So now the only challenge is I don't have any protection. Thankfully I do have my 10 coins, but I've got lots of people right behind me. And that is the problem. I don't have anything to do with that. But I think you're going to be okay. I think I need to get back up to my 10 points just to get that speed back up. Just in case. Ooh, that was very lucky for me. And probably quite lucky for the person in front of me, Ayub. So let's see. Let's see how it goes. Wow, he didn't go for any items there, which is interesting. I don't think he has any items. So now, will I get across the line before that blue shell hits? I think I will. First place, very lucky. So let me just ask Pren if she wants to jump out and then I rejoin her. So let's see. Happy to do that, Pren, if you'd like. So let me see if she gets that message. I'll try and wait it out. And this one over here. Okay, she says she's happy to continue. Nice, Pren. Okay, again, because I don't know too many of the new ones, and Wii and DS weren't two that I tried, I think I'm going to go for random and hope for the best. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Cool. Pren is happy. Very nice. Okay. We're gonna go. It's Peach Gardens. Not one I know very well, so that means I'm not going to be able to take any of the shortcuts if they are there. So if you're in the chat and you're pulling out your hair, wondering why I'm not taking any of the shortcuts, it's probably for that reason. A horticulturist's paradise, I believe that's the word. See a beautiful Mario cut into the gardens here. Lovely fountain. Okay, let me try and get some coins. Ooh, nice that I got the banana early on. Sorry dude, I didn't want to do that to you. I was actually just trying to get the right line. Woo. Crazy, okay, I'm going a little wide here. Oh, and I've missed both of those coins, so I have no points. Should I have gone that wide? Okay, let's see if I can throw this further there. Managed to smack myself. Man, I don't know this course. Okay. Hey, Monty Mole's making an appearance, which we always like. Whew, nice. Okay. At least I've got some protection, but I think I'm going to want some more coins. Man, I do not know the angles of this course. Okay, back to the beginning. Okay. Got 2 more laps, and well done you, sir, because I did not see you going that one. You just waited for me, so well done. Hopefully I can do something about it, because we're all nice and close. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's get some. Alright. Okay, I know the order now, so let's... Ooh, I was very lucky not to get caught by the piranha there. I actually need a better item than this, unfortunately. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. It looks like this is a different route we're now taking. Perfect. Okay, so this is not going to be the perfect ground for us, but let's see what we can do. Let's see, you can cut across there and cut across there, I'm guessing. And then double, which is not bad. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, let's see if I can get anywhere closer. At least we can cut that. And I think I'm going to go for the single in case I don't get the double. Ooh, I'm completely wrong routes. Pfft, wow, that's what happens when you don't know the routes. As you can tell. Whew, very lucky to even get 6 there. I had no idea about the route there. Very fun track. but I had no idea about the route. -7. And then again, you have Disky from Italy, apparently using tilt controls, which we used to say is a joke. Actually using tilt controls, amazing. Okay, so Wild Yoshi Sanctuary is interesting, so the Yoshi Park race, because there's alternate routes. And I actually had a video that I put out quite a while ago for the shortcuts around that one, because there is kind of an optimum route, so let's see if I can remember it. Because if you can take that route, it generally means you're faster. Of course, there are some times where taking a different route is helpful, especially when you've got people around you with a lot of like shells, especially the 3 shells. You want to avoid them, so then you might take an alternate route, but usually you want to take the best route. So if you haven't had a look at that video, please go onto my channel and have a look at that one, and then you can learn the route for this one. But we're actually going to go to Ribbon Road instead. Also cool. So Ribbon Road, the kind of interesting thing about this one is it's got a huge cut at the end, so you really want to have good speed items for the last lap. So I think this is actually where I'm going to do a little bit of bagging. I'm going to try not have a very fast start, see if I can keep some of the items. Preferably I want a protection item like a star or a bullet bill in the first slot, and then I would like some mushrooms, or at least 1 mushroom in the second slot. That would be my ideal. So I'm not going to push too much on this one. Happy to stay a little bit behind and see if we can get better items. Okay, let's see what we get here. Okay, so we got 2, not bad, but I ideally want that protection item in first place. So I think I'm actually going to use these 2 up. Seeing I'm still in 8th place, should still get some nice items. Okay, this is a little bit more tempting, because at least now I do have lots of speed items, but I am just worried about if you do get shocked. Then again, do you lose your items when you get shocked in this one? I think you lose your items when you get shocked. You just don't lose your items when you are when you fall off the track. But I might be confusing that. We'll see. Okay, not terrible. Like I said, still not very high, not pushing too hard. I just want to stay near the top ranked people. 6th is probably still okay. We're probably going to get some nice items. Okay, so there, as you can see, is where you want to be using those items. That's actually okay. I've still got 2, and I think even if I use 1 more here, I really want to collect. Oh, that's a very bad item that I have in the second slot, which is not ideal. Okay. So actually, I think what I'm going to do. Oh, what a terrible time! Oh my word, and I don't get a good item anyway. Hopefully means we're going to get some really nice items here, but we'll see. I may have left it way too late now, and I wouldn't be able to get the double, but let's see what we get. Okay, we can actually cut this really tight. Whew. Okay, we went from 8th to 5th, so I guess that wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad, but yeah, not where we want to be. But okay, so a +0, I think. Okay, I'll take +0. I'll take +0. But yeah, so because of that cut at the end, you really do want to have nice speed items, so that's really the ideal. Let's do it. Rainbow Road, everybody. You kind of have a love-hate relationship with Rainbow Road, right? I mean, they are usually the most beautiful tracks, and they are usually quite fun, but the fact that you can't fall off the sides, I mean that you can fall off the sides, yeah, not so fun. Not so fun if you're racing. So it's just whether you get to know them pretty well. I know the original MK8 Deluxe tracks all pretty well, not the DLC so much. So I think anytime I can get one of the older ones, and anytime I can get a Rainbow Road, I kind of love going on those Rainbow Roads. And you've got quite a few different Rainbow Roads which you can have in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is pretty cool. Of course, the one in Mario Kart World is also fantastic. Probably one of the best unique, and we got Tokyo Blue, I think. So I'm going to struggle again. But definitely one of the better tracks in Mario Kart World. But that being said, all the tracks in Mario Kart World are pretty great, especially the 3-lap tracks. And even the intermissions, I know a lot of people don't like them. They are not the worst for me. I really don't mind. I found I'm just as bad on intermissions as I am on lap track, so it's not a huge, I don't have a huge problem. It is a pity that they're not more interesting yet, but I think that's, I mean, some of the shortcuts that people are finding around these long tracks are insane. I think I just want a better item here. Again, I don't know these tracks very well, so I really need to get coins, because at least that will make me faster. Okay. Just have to always remember to hold the item behind me, because there's also something in Mario Kart World that's changed. You don't hold items behind you. Ooh, okay, I don't know if that was the best idea. Whew. Okay, avoid that blue shell. Whew. It's pretty good that that's the first player. Okay, we're on the final lap apparently. Oh yes, Tokyo Blur is one of those where each lap is a little bit different. Kind of lap those that are kind of from Mario Kart Tour. Whew. Man, I was trying to avoid those. We need to try and stop the person ahead of us, so I'm using all that I could. Will I get there in time? Whew. I did get in third. I don't know how I did that. Pretty lucky to get in third there. Very lucky to get in third. I didn't really deserve it. I don't know those tracks, but at least Tokyo Blur was kind of reasonably straight. Okay. Sunshine Airport or Cheap Cheap Beach. I think I'm going to do Cheap Cheap Beach. It's not one you see very often online for some reason. I do like Cheap Cheap Beach. There's also, although Melody Motorway was the one that I think I won the Switch in that competition, we did play also Cheap Cheap Beach for something. It might have been one of the prelims time trials. So I did race this track a lot. Probably more than others. It was that in Mario Circuit. Or maybe I was just playing it a lot at that time. Because I think it was Mario Circuit for the prelims and then the final was Melody. So, not sure where I played Cheap Cheap Beach so much. But one of the ones that I do enjoy. So let's see. Oh, but we don't get it. We're going random. Los Angeles laps. So another tour track. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if you could hear me. I hope my mic's picking up when I whisper. So I guess I'm going to front run. No worries, Prem. Thanks for joining. Totally understand. Thank you so much for joining in the race. Whew, that was kind of fun. Stay on the track here. Wow, if you've got a mushroom, you can cut that spot quite nicely. Keep forgetting I'm supposed to be holding my items. Thank you, Mario Kart World. Should have gone for the double if I was going to do that, right? What was that? It was like he caught the bomb. Okay, well, these time we get good items, right? Well, everybody's on top of everybody else here. Oh yeah, this is the one that you go through the baseball and looks like little NES characters. They're so flat. Yes. Yes, okay, cool. Managed to see that shortcut. Don't want to get too close to this browser. Dry bones, I beg your pardon. Just as I was about to use it, of course. Boo steals it from 4th place. Who knows why? Interesting. think I haven't had the best of luck in this round. Case in point. Wow, I am going nowhere even though I'm speeding. I'm using the dash mushroom. Okay, let's see if we can get some good item on this last little section, I'm assuming. Okay, this is when you really needed some good protection. I missed the obvious shortcut there. Insane. That was a pretty terrible one, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I could have done much about it. Sometimes you just get Mario Karted. Just saying thanks to Pran. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we could go crazy and do Baby Park. But I think I'm gonna go Sky High Sunday. Although it was for the DLC, it's one that's back in Mario Kart World, so we've practiced it a bunch of times. And I think it was in the first slots of like 4, was it 2 cups that they released each time, or 4, or 2 cups that 1 cup or 2 cups, so 4 or 8 races, I can't remember. But I think it was one of the early ones, and so I did play this one quite a lot. Oh, I didn't even see what we selected there, so let's see what happens. We still haven't selected, that's why. Okay, very good. And it seems I'm the only one that selected Sky High, so that's not going to happen. We might be doing a Maybe Park. Oh, thank goodness. Although, another London loop. Another one I don't know, so let's see. I actually like this card combo. I can see why people like it so much. Very balanced. I see that baby motorbike that's on my left here is another one of the ones that people pull up there. Is another one that people use a lot. And I can't remember if that's an inward or outward. So with the bikes in Mario Kart 8, and I think some of the others before it, I'm not sure about that. But some of them, some of the bikes behave differently to others and to the cars. But some of the bikes we turned inward tightly. Some of them were the outward turn was tight. And so, if it happens to be one that doesn't behave like a cart, it can be super tough if you're not used to it, if you've been driving a cart the whole time. But that's only a few of the bikes are like that. But a lot of the bikes are the same as you'd expect. Okay, and I think I'm going to do is cut across here. Do this. That was actually very lucky. Hopefully I'm going to get a speed item. Oh, not bad. I'll take that. So let's see what we get. Okay, at least I got the 2 here. And I was in 4th place, I think. Eek. Ooh, that was very lucky there. I don't think I deserved to hit it now. Well, it all balances out. Mario Kart, everybody. Mario Kart. Wow. That was a series of unfortunate events. Definitely. Definitely Lemony snickered at me there. There are 2 people now. With gold! How are they doing this? Tilt controls, amazing. Okay, we have to do Rainbow Road, right? Well, I have to, I know. Apparently everybody's loving the DLC, so I'm not used to it. So let's see how it goes. Okay. Oh, nope. Don't want to go back, sorry. My bad. There's only... okay, there's 8. Then there we go. There's a 9th person. So it's not the 24, so that's 10. As you can see from the top, we can actually have 12 races only in Mario Kart World. I mean, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I beg your pardon. Mario Kart World, you can have up to 24 in a race. Although, you hardly ever get that these days, so at least that's been my experience. You get it in Knockout Tour every now and again. Man, we are getting all the city-themed tracks. Now we're going through Madrid from Spain. This must be cool if you're a Spaniard and you can actually see what the places... I mean, some of them are based on real life and you can actually see them. That's got to be pretty cool. Let's go. Drafting here instead it. Whoa, huge promenade here. And I guess that Wiggler can get a little angry every now and again. What I do like about Madrid is it's a little bit more open. You can actually see where you're going. Okay, I can definitely take that. I had to use my brakes there because I didn't know that was coming. Whew. Very lucky. It's a museum, it looks like. Very nice. Lag hit there. Oops, didn't mean to kill that blue. Didn't even see the blue when I first done it. That person just disappeared. The lag is crazy today. I think I've been hit by lag more often than I usually am. This is why I need to get away from this group. And I'm just getting... everybody around us is getting the same thing. Of course. Of course. 2 or 3. Okay. I need a double here. So I'm going to try and use this. I actually need a really good item. Okay, that's not too bad, but it's not exactly what I was hoping for. I was hoping for a bullet ball or even a shock. So far behind me, I need a shock, which is something I was hoping for. Okay, at least that makes me answerable for a little while. Stupid item I don't need. Real Madrid Stadium, I'm guessing. Bernabeu. Eighth. Okay. Kind of pushed into 8th there. Not that it helped me very much, but I was lucky I didn't finish 10th, to be honest. Let's go. Can we please not get Promise Promenade? Please, please, please can we not get Promise Promenade? Paris Promenade. Beg your pardon. We're just getting all the city tracks today. Let's see. Okay, at least we've got Yoshi or Rainbow Road so far as the most, and we've got 2 randoms. I'm happy with that. We've got 10 races as well. It'd be nice if we got the 11th and 12th, but even 10, that makes for a good race. So let's hope we can keep it there. There we go. That's a full house, right? 4, 8, 12. Yeah, I think so. Nice. And another one. Just had a mosquito fly in front of me. Can you see it? let's call it. It's mosquito season here in South Africa, so we're starting to get those, especially at night. You get to hear that amazingly irritating sound at night. Not my favorite. And of course, having the lights in this room is crazy as well. Okay, nice. At least we've got an old track. One that I can do, I hope. Yoshi Circuit. Let's see. Let's see if I remember how to do this. I've got to try that bike combo that I see that the other Yoshi and even the Waluigi has there. I'm going to try that for the next one if I remember. There's a nice shortcut if you're able to take it there. You do need a mushroom, I think, unless somebody's got really good at it and figure out how to just boost through there. I need a mushroom. Boost. Oh my word, and I missed the symbol. I was trying to get between them so I would be okay either way, but nope. Now, this room is insane how tight it is. Avoid the people behind me. Keep these. That's alright. Just like we mentioned, there is a shortcut we can take. Of course, everyone's going to take it at this point. So I took it pretty well. The line was okay. It's because I'm so far behind. I think I can do this. Yes. Stop people from taking that shortcut. Make life a little bit harder for them. Whew. It's just mayhem here. Okay, I think I can do this because I want to keep 2. One for the beginning, one for the end. So I only use one over here. Okay, I think I saved myself one spot there. I'm going to try and hold this one. Whew. Don't worry about. Okay. Wow, people just hitting me just for the fun of it. Love when that happens. Man, very unlucky. Glad I at least went for that. Whew. He's lucky he had the dash mushroom because he went wide there. So I was a bit unlucky that I didn't get in front of him. Okay, I got plus there. I'll take that. Okay, I was remembering to change my car to see if I can. Hopefully it's not a different bike that I'm used to. We'll see. Okay, so changing carts. Let's go. So yes, Yoshi. Let's go for blue Yoshi just for a change. And then let's see. Nope. So I think it's this guy. Hey, the Scooty. So let's try. Mario Kart Stadium. Has to be. But I know people love that Yoshi's one as well. And Grumble Volcano at least I recognize, which is good. So let's see how it goes. Got a few races left tonight. If you're jumping in and you're checking us out on YouTube, thank you so much for joining. Hop into the chat and say hi if you'd like. Tell me where you're from and how your week's been going, and preferably what you've been playing. I've been playing Galaxy and Galaxy 2, trying to get through that for my review, but absolutely loving it. Definitely my jam, and as I mentioned before, I've never played Galaxy 2 before. I didn't have a Wii, and so I was very much into PlayStation at that stage, and so didn't play much Wii. My cousins had a Wii, so I may have played some Galaxy 1, but definitely didn't play Galaxy 2, and then played Galaxy in the 3D remake we got on the Switch a while ago. Loved that. And absolutely, I think I loved it even more this time around. And then Galaxy 2 is just even more platforming magic, really. Oh, thank goodness this is a bike that I can use. I'm used to this style of turn. They got that one. Woo. What is nice is you've got a much smaller hitbox this side, especially when you're turning. Wow, I missed all those turns. Right through those. Atrocious. Okay, that's a nice tight turns there. Okay, not too bad. Take that. Kind of tight there, I think. Really need to get more coins. But I do need some protection, so I'm glad I got that. Trying to use this for protection. So I believe there must be a red show, right? But I'll send this through at some point. Too late. Now, none of us have got anything, but they're all getting there. So now they're going to have nice items, and I'm missing my items. So, unfortunately, I've just gone past the item box. That's crazy. Down to 11 because of one shot. Anyway, let's see what we can do in this last little section. See how high we can make it up. Let's see if that's pretty good. Really missed this. It's atrocious. Someone missed the 2. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to go wide to get this double. Again, not a bad finish, but yo. Wow, that was a bit of an annihilation there at that one section. Just that shock hit me at just the wrong time. Everybody was just, before they got their 3 boxes, I was just after. Okay, Toad Harbor it is. Although I do like Mushroom Gorge. I think Mushroom Gorge, even though it was from the Wii, I think we also got it in Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS. Because I think I recognize that track. Definitely played a lot. Mario Kart 7. So let's see how it goes. Keep accidentally pressing B, don't want to do that. So how many we've got here? Got 11, right? So we have almost a full house. Alrighty, seems unlikely that we're going to get it, but you never know, you never know. We might just be lucky. And I actually don't mind either of these, so let's see what the randoms give us if it lands on one of them. Ooh, okay, Mushroom Gorge it is. It is from the Wii. Hey, we've got Spain, Japan, United Kingdom, France, South Africa, America. It's pretty cool. Let's go. Hey, Toad. What's weird about that is, are these just giant toads? Is this a giant toad land? The Koopas seem about the right size, but the toads seem nice. Is everybody in the wrong size here? We have the same idea. I know there's an amazing shortcut you can take here. I just don't know how to do it properly at the end. So I don't think I'm going to be using it. And I've even got ammunition, so I could take it. That seemed a bit unnecessary. See if I can snipe anybody. Nope. Keep this until here. Get better protection. Ooh, another, that's cool. Holding the star with the star, that's what I like to see. Okay, now let's see. And I'm just going to ride straight over these. Other thing I need to remember this. Oh my word, a 3rd star. Ooh, just trying to get through it. How did he keep his items, but I didn't? I call foul, sir. Not sure about that one. I think that was plain old lack of skill. I just don't know that track well enough. And I think I need to practice that shortcut if I ever want to get good at that specific section. Come on, the original SNES Rainbow Road, we've got to have that, please. Yes, okay, some people. I wouldn't even mind getting Bowser's Castle, to be honest. Gotta have the original, man. From the SNES. Let's go. Let's go. Wherever you are in different parts of the world, thanks so much for joining in on the races. It's super hot here in South Africa. I think it hit 30 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is Fahrenheit, but it's pretty hot. Let's see, we've got some chance. I mean, we've got 5 out of the 12 for one random, and then I wouldn't mind even getting Bowser's Castle, so there's at least a vast majority of items that I wouldn't mind here. I mean, of tracks. So let's hope we get something. Nope. Nope. It's gonna be Mario Circuit from the DS. Of course it is. Whew. Thought I wouldn't get that coin. Lag event. Lag event, we'll be calling it. So I stole a coin? That's what Boo got me? I suppose someone knows what they're doing. I can't figure out the other ones. To avoid the mass hysteria. Woo. Oh, I've got nowhere despite having pretty good items. Nowhere have I improved my... Getting such bad items as well. Come on. What is happening? Don't know how I managed to get 7th there, but it's been a bad ending, guys. It's been a bad ending. I think we're in a very good run, though. Wow, check out that Japan VR score of 35,000. Man, I'm gonna be that good one day. Yay, Mount Wario, probably my favorite track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So at least we've got a chance. If there's 3, 4 in of the best people here. And Melody Motorway if we can survive. And even the desert track that the name's just escaped me. I don't mind. Okay, as long as we don't get one of the randoms, I'm pretty happy here. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we get. And maybe this will be the last race of the night. Let's see, we might fit in one more before the night is over. Before the clock strikes 10. Okay, okay. Let's see, what's the name that I forgot? Dry Desert. Very well. Okay. Okay, this is another one where if you've got nice items at the end, it makes a big difference. So I think I'm going to try bag a little bit here. So let's see. We've got quite a lot of baggers, to be honest. Such a power track. Oh my word, he uses 2 and then he misses it anyway. And he gets this item by the host. And what are you doing exactly? Nice. You guys should go past me. Should even hit me really because I'm a good server. What if you go away from me? I think I'm going to try to use this to the end now. Of course, it probably means I'm going to get a shot before that, so I'm going to get a star in that second slot. I prefer it. Okay, so I might cut these. Get a star. Yes, okay, so that's good. That kind of was the best solution, so now I just have to try and predict the shock. And I guess it's going to come right before the last selection of boxes. So I suspect it's going to come somewhere around here, so I think I'm going to try to take this. Might be a bit wrong, I might have gone a little early, but that's actually... Oh, but I didn't! Yes! Okay, we got it perfect. And we got that, which is even better. So this was actually the best. Okay, that was perfect. That was really cool. Really cool. That shock hit us just at the end, so we had predicted it really nicely. It's always fun when you predict that shock. I only get it right like 1 every 10 times, but it feels really fun when you do it. No, and I bet we're gonna get Singapore Speedway. Okay, we'll do this last one tonight, everybody. Thank you for joining. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. It always helps, and I see the numbers are slowly going up, so we really appreciate that. Hopefully one day we can focus our time and give you even more Nintendo content from South Africa, but also from around the world. Really, we're just aiming for anybody that just loves Nintendo but doesn't consider themselves an expert, just likes to learn more, likes to have a few hints, learn a few shortcuts when it comes to games like Mario Kart. That's what we hope to share. And it's a really sweet and fun community, so spread the word if you haven't. Let's see. DK Jungle, okay. Is it not DK Jungle? This is DK Mountain. Yeah, DK Mountain. Hey, we've got someone from Chile, from France, from Spain, United Kingdom. Lovely. Okay, again, this is one that I think I did a video on. So even though it's part of the DLC, I actually know a little bit about this one at least. Let's see if I can... I think I'm going to try and do a bit of bagging. It seemed to help me last time. Considering it's the last race of the night, might be my best option. I'm avoiding the coins for some reason. does mean I might have the lightning at some point if I stay this bad. Okay, at least I got some coins there. Interesting combination. Just mushrooms and mushrooms. And it's just, I just remember this turn is ridiculous. And then this turn is ridiculous. There's no real way of doing that turn quickly. Yeah, got 2 in there, not bad. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we've got what we wanted. We have got the star. Now it's all about whether we can predict it, and because I don't know this course this well, I'm much less confident than I can predict it, to be honest. And I don't think it's going to be on this lap in any case. Ooh, but we've got 2. Okay, we've got 2 options, which means we can extend the prediction, and that makes me a little bit happier. Gotta hold my nerve here. Oh no! Okay, you don't use your items, which is good. But I think I might be just too far back. I think I've left it for way too late. Okay. Let's see. I need some classic rubber banding. And I need to keep an eye on the track as well, where everybody else is, because I'm so far behind. Oh, and there it goes. And so I did that for absolutely nothing. Alrighty. So it's not going to be happening tonight, everybody. Let's see how hard we can make it from this one. From this disastrous turn of events. Let's see how far we can make it. I think just not being lost is going to be amazing for this. But I don't even know if that's going to be possible. Hey, we're not lost. Not lost. If you're not lost, you're first, right? That's how the saying goes. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for playing some Mario Kart 8. We'll be back next week with some Mario Kart World. Remember, it's dangerous to go alone, so take this.